We're covering Southern Palm Beach County this morning. Teenage twin brothers, Jet and Luke Justin, they're from Boca Raton. They're hoping to collect thousands of pounds of cereal for their annual Cereal for All drive. It runs until the end of the school year, and then they're going to donate it to Boca Helping Hands. The brothers, well, they're in school right now, so they could not be here this morning, but we are joined by Boca Helping Hands Executive Director Greg Hazel. Greg, always great to see you. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So why cereal?
So the boys noticed when they were volunteering in our warehouse several years ago that cereal was always in short supply, and there's a reason for that. You know, cereal is one of those long shelf life items that the supermarkets rarely donate. And so the boys noticed what is a reality in our food operation, that cereal is always in short supply, and they decided they wanted to do something about it. So that's why it's been kind of the focus of their efforts ever since.
Cereal for All. The boys now 16 years old. They're looking to collect 4,000 pounds of cereal by the end of the month. How far will this go? How will this help the organization?
Well, last year we distributed over 4.5 million pounds of food.
Wow.
So the cereal will be a part of feeding perhaps around 36,000 members of our community who need help making ends meet, and they come to pick up a box of groceries, which with boys' help will now include cereal and a breakfast meal. So it is a very important part of what we are able to provide a family in terms of, you know, a full complement of food.
Greg, I'm always just so impressed with organizations like Boca Helping Hands. I think some people think, you know, you need to make this big donation or you need to, you know, bring in X amount of food, but honestly, a little bit goes such a long way.
Well, this is a lesson the boys learned when they were 8 years old, that anybody, you know, who has a desire to help people can find a way to do that. And so, yes, we encourage anyone who wants to contribute, who wants to volunteer, who wants to donate, whatever you can afford, we can make use of it, and people will benefit from your generosity.
What else is going on at Boca Helping Hands? What else do you guys need? You know, you're here. Go ahead, and the floor is yours.
Well, everybody, I think, by now understands that we provide a range of services. One of the things that we're always looking for are people to help us especially during the summer when our snowbird volunteers go away. Also, it's the end of the growing season in Florida, and so some of the donations that we've seen in the first half of the year will dry up during the summer. And so if you're a snowbird going away, bring the food that's in your pantry. But we're looking for members of our community to organize food drives to help us over the summer. Of course, if you want to write a check, we will take that as well. So in any way that you can, you know, obviously the support of the community is what helps us to do the work that we do.
And what is that support from the community? What does that mean to you? Not just what the twin brothers are doing, but just volunteers and people who come by and donate.
Well, besides the tangible value of these donations, whether or not it's volunteer time or money or food, it's an inspiration to us who are doing the work. You know, it reminds us why we do it, that you know, we live in a community of conscience, and so we are the arms and legs of those people. And so it is a very motivating part of the work that we do.
All right, great. Greg, thank you so much for being here this morning. And if you want more information and you want to donate and take part in the cereal drive, just head to our website, WPBF.com.